And for this video, let's build a solid with a given cross-section. And again, I always think it's fun just to build it over a parabola, so I'm going to go ahead and move my, move it down a little bit, and then move it this way a bit. And I will use a negative, say, I'll go 0.2, x minus 3, x plus 3. I don't know, maybe I'll move it. Maybe I don't need that 0.2 there. That's a little better. And so in order for me to use this parabola, I want to build square cross sections that are perpendicular to the x-axis. What I need to do is I need to use parametric curves. Because to build surfaces from one curve to the next, that's what I need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and build, like, for example, I'm going to build a parametric curve that is directly on top of this parabola that will go from 3 to negative 3. So that would be curve, and then t will be my x variable, f of t will be my y variable, and 0 is my z variable, and I want t to range from negative 3 to 3. So there is just that curve in parametric form, and that is A. So let's build the back edge, and I'm going to call this B equals curve, and that's going to be a t, f of t, and the z-coordinate will also be f of t, because again, it's a square cross-section, and I want t to range from negative 3 to 3. So let's see how that looks so far. That's looking pretty good. And so I need this front edge that is in the xz plane. I'll call this C, and that will equal, again, curve, t and 0 and f of t, and t will range from negative 3 to 3. And then, of course, I need this bottom edge that ranges from negative 3 to 3. So I'll call that D. D equals a curve, t, 0, 0. T ranges from negative 3 to 3. And so this is kind of the wireframe, if you will, of my surface or solid. Let's go ahead and draw in that cross section. I'm going to use a slider to drive this, so N is going to be my slider, and that will go from negative 3 to 3, and I'll go by 1/10. And then so what I will do is I'm going to go, I want a polygon, and it's going to be A of n and B of n and C of n and D of n. And so there is my square. That's the cross section. And so let's build this surface on the back side. And so that surface goes from A to B. And so what we will do is we will go surface, and then we'll go U times A of t plus, and then 1 minus U times B of t. And I want t to go from negative 3 to 3, but I want U to go from 0 to 1. And so that is how that surface command works. The surface is a two-dimensional object, so it requires two variables. In this case, it's t and u. And what I can do to get let's get the top shape, which goes from B to C. I'm going to actually click on that, and I'm going to duplicate the input. And instead of an A, I'm going to change that to a C. And now let's build the front of this, which stretches from C down to D. So I'm going to duplicate that input. I'll leave the C alone. I'll turn the B into a D. And there's the front of that. And we can peek up the bottom. And that is how you can make that solid. This turned out pretty nice. And then once you build all of the surfaces, you can go up here to the File command. I did not build the bottom surface yet. And I can go to File, Download As, and then I can click on 3D Print to get an STL file of this. So that is a solid with a square cross section. Give this a try. It's easy to do. And more importantly, your kids can do this.